MediNurse provides registered nurses for private and corporate services, and joining me from MediNurse is Pat Cook. Welcome, Pat.
Thank you.
So, and you're a registered nurse.
Yes.
Been nursing your whole career.
Yes, many years.
Many years, which is great. We don't actually see as many RNs today. There's all different facets of the medical community. So tell us about MediNurse. What is it that you all do for the St. Louis community?
MediNurse is a primarily private duty company. We provide in-home services for patients, support for family members who may be out of town that want someone to help care for their family member, but they're not close by to do it. We also have a corporate health division, so we do flu shots in the fall, blood pressure monitoring, some screening activities during the course of the year.
Okay, very good. So let's talk about private duty nursing, and what are all the reasons? You mentioned vacation care. If you have an elderly person who lives with you, let's say, for example, your mother-in-law, and you leave on vacation, you can leave feeling pretty confident that somebody's taking good care.
Exactly. Yeah, we would go in for as many hours or as few hours as you and our patient would select. It might be just overnight. Maybe that mom or grandma is fine during the day, but a little bit unsafe at night, a little bit unsteady on her feet, so we would maybe perhaps go help them get to bed, be there in the morning when they got up, help them get dressed and start their day, and then they'd be on their own during the day, come back the next night.
Very nice. So the objective is really for people to be able to stay in their own home or home environment as long as possible. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct. 42 million plus people over the age of 65 these days, according to health census. And folks want to stay in their own homes. While there are plenty of wonderful nursing home and senior facilities out there, they are expensive, and they're also not personal. As much as they try, and they do a great job, it's not like being in your own home.
You're right. So you were saying that some the private duty nurses will actually just stay for a night or be there for a day, short-term care, but is there a long-term option as well?
Certainly. We have clients that we care for years. For maybe they start out where we're just doing interim care part of the day, and we get to a point where they are 24-hour care. And usually that's supportive care. That may be a nurse assistant, could be an LPN, just being a presence in the home, helping with personal care, maybe helping with meals, helping with ambulation.
So a private duty nurse can do all of these things, can help drive to doctor's appointments even?
Yes, yeah. Depends on the need of the individual, the level of caregiver. Obviously a more critically ill with perhaps more dressing changes or needing more medications, those kinds of things would require an RN. A lot of our patients just require custodial, somebody to be with them, someone to help keep them safe, someone to let the dog out. Because again, aging in place allows you to have those pets that are yours, maintain that relationship, and also, go to the bingo if you want with your neighbors and friends. Again, with maybe one of our caregivers.
Very nice. So there's probably some great relationships that are established between the caregiver and the client.
Absolutely, and I think that for me is the advantage of private duty as a nurse, is that relationship and being in that home. And we are invited guests into that home.
Right.
And the longer we're there, the more comfortable it becomes for us as well as the person we're taking care of.
Right, very good. And so in your career, so you've actually been a private duty nurse.
I have.
Yeah.
Been a home care nurse, been a private duty nurse, been a hospital nurse.
You've done it all. So we're going to take a quick break, Pat, and when we come back, we're going to talk about flu season and also some healthcare tips for the seniors in our community. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes. We'll have more with MediNurse and Pat Cook after this. Please stay with us.